Hello, welcome to my 7th exercise in the before and after challenge. This time we're looking at reflectors. Hello, welcome to iansstudio. I'm Ian Butterfield. This is exercise 7 in the before and after challenge. Today we're looking at reflectors. Now, your standard reflector looks something like this, and you would use it to bounce light onto your subject, and it can be silver, it could be gold, it could be white, or it could actually even be black. That's actually more of a flag that blocks light, but that's the way they come. But although we could look at doing this whole exercise with something like this, I want the exercise to be achievable for anybody without the need for something like that. So let's get rid of that reflector. Instead, we're going to do it tabletop style. And I'm using a Cyber King figurine. It's a Doctor Who villain on there. I've put it on a table, slightly raised up so it's a much more comfortable height to work with. A bit of green paper on the foreground. In the background, there's just some black, basically flag boards that I use in the studio. You can use whatever you want, ideally a plain background. So, the other thing I need to say about this is, so you can see me while I'm recording the video, I've got the studio lights on. The photos were all made with those lights on, so that the only source of illumination is the window light coming in on the side of the figurine. And what I want you to do with this is I want you to find your own equivalent to the Cyber King. It can be whatever you want. And set up with just the light coming from one side on there, all of the light in the room turned off, and then create an image. And you can see with that image that the figurine is dark on one side because we've only got light coming in from one side. And that can be a nice moody effect, but not everything you will photograph wants that kind of look to it. So we need to bounce light back in. Do we need a big fancy reflector like the one I showed you at the beginning? Absolutely not. All you need is a bit of white card and something to hold it in place. I'm using a simple A-clamp, which I put on the bottom there, and I can place that next to my figure and frame that up so that the card's not in there. And you can see now how much more light is bounced back, how that dark side to the statue is illuminated. Not only that, but we can control the amount of light that comes onto that side to get exactly the look that we're looking for. And I'd like you to do this exercise as well. Create a shot without a bounce board in there, and then put the card in and put it in really tight so that you can just see it on the edge of the shot. And then move it out, take another shot, move it out until it's a long way away from the image. And let me just show you a sequence of shots of the card being moved further away. And as you look at it, you can see the amount of light that's being bounced back is reduced. And this is to give you an idea of how you can control the light with just a simple bit of card like this. Now, do we have to use card like that? No, absolutely not. And with my big reflector, I had the option of gold sides, I had the option of silver sides, white sides. Well, here, for a figurine, I might just use a bit of tin foil. And again, I can clamp that. He says clamping it the right way around. Yep, put it on there and put that in And you'll see with that, it also bounces light in, but because it's silver, it becomes the light that's bounced in is a bit more specular. It's got little points of light into it. It's not just a smooth lighting of the side. Now, if you haven't got a silver tray like that, why not get a piece of card, get some tin foil, scrumple it all up, smooth it out, and then glue it onto the one side of a piece of card. Now, when you do that, put it with the dull side up, not the shiny side, because that will work a bit more effectively. And it's also, if you are using using that bit of card as a reflector with a human being, then it avoids them getting dazzled by using the duller side. So try that. The other thing you can try is you could try using a mirror. And this, of course, is the most effective of devices for shining light back on a scene. So again, put it on my A clamp there, put that just out of shot over there, and take that image. And here you can see there is a lot more light coming in from that compared to either the silver or the white card on there. Which would you use? Depends on what it is that you're photographing. So you've got various things to try on that. Now, would this work with a person? Absolutely. And I haven't got a person here in the studio to show, but I have got resident model Shirley, and I can put her in, and I can a little bit of reframing on this. I can do the same sort of effect with the reflector, and I can put the reflector in again and show you that with it. So yes, you can do it with people. So if you haven't got a suitable figurine, model, or object around the house to do this with, you can do the same exercise with a person. And in fact, there's a lot of very good reasons for doing it with a person, and to see how using a reflector can really improve the portraits that you make. So once you have done the exercise, the things I want you to look at are the different qualities of the light that's being bounced back in, how that affects your image, the difference it makes by just having any reflector in there, and perhaps post 2 or 3 different images without the reflector, with a reflector, and maybe with a different type of reflector to my Facebook group for this week's exercise. So thanks for watching, and if you don't already know, the link to the Facebook group I'm talking about is down below in the description. I look forward to seeing your images there, and until next time, thanks for watching and keep making great photos. Bye for now.